loves tractors. Even from before Billy knew he was Billy, before he could talk or before he could walk, Billy loved tractors. Whenever they put a picture in front of him, he would always spot the tractor in the corner because this is a very rural area. So there's always a tractor in the picture. So he would always grope for the tractor. He didn't care about the tiny little kittens and the puppy dogs and all the cute little animals. He wanted the tractor. What is it called in Spanish?
Tractor.
Tractor. Okay. I'll just make it tractor. Yeah. Time goes on, and little Billy starts to walk. You know, there's tractors on his diapers. There's tractors on his bed sheets. He grows a little older. On his birthdays, he only wants tractors. He draws tractors in school all the time. Only tractors. He has glow-in-the-dark tractors in his room over his bed, so he can look at tractors before he goes to bed. He has tractors on his bed sheets. He has tractor posters on the wall. He plays with tractors all the time. He loves tractors. Whenever a tractor gets broken, he'll fix it himself.
So what he loves? I didn't know.
When he gets old enough, you know, about 4th grade, when he starts to have this subject in school where you work with wood and shit like that, he makes tractors. And he paints them in really funky colors. Tractors all the time, okay? So time goes on. Little Billy, he plays with the tractors. He gets a little bit older. He plays with bigger tractors.
Wait, do you already know this one?
And he's getting even older. He plays with tractors that you sit on. Tractors. And when little Billy is about to turn 14, 3 days before his 14th birthday, his parents tell him, "You know, little Billy, we got a surprise for you, a special surprise for you for your birthday." Oh! Is it a tractor? A new tractor? You'll have to see, little Billy. Okay. Another day goes by. He's lying down in his bed. He's praying his little prayer, looking at the glow-in-the-dark tractor over his head. Oh, let it be a tractor. Come on, dear God. I'll never think about girls if only it's a tractor. And another day goes by, and he's driving his parents nuts. Is it a tractor? Come on, please tell me, Dad. Is it a tractor? Tractor. And they're like carved of stone. You're gonna have to see, little Billy, in the. Anyway.
No, it isn't.
No, the little red spot is because it's turned off. Yeah, I know. Anyway.
He sees tractors, he masturbates to tractors, yeah. Alright.
He raped tractors.
Okay. No.
No?
On his birthday. 14th birthday.
15th.
No. Okay, sorry. It's important. His father says, "Well, little Billy, are you ready for a big surprise?" Yes. Is it a tractor, Daddy? Is it a tractor? Go into the car and wait and see. Okay, so he gets into the car, and his father, he sits in the car and they drive. This is in Australia, so it takes a while, you know, it's long distances. They drive and they drive about an hour or something like that. They come out of town, they go into the countryside, they drive, they evade some kangaroos and shit like that. Still, nothing's happening. After a while, little Billy, he's just bubbling, he's bursting. This is a tractor, Dad. I have to wait and see, little Billy. After a while, he sees a sign. He sees a big sign. Tractor factory. 50 miles. Oh, we're going to the tractor factory, Dad. Wait and see, little Billy. 40 miles. Tractor factory. We're going to the tractor factory, aren't we, Father? Wait and see, little Billy. boom, 30 miles, 20 miles, 10 miles. At some point, they see, turn this way, turn right for the tractor factory. And he's like, we're gonna turn right. We're gonna turn right. Right, father? We're gonna turn right? Wait and see, little Billy. And sure enough, they turn right. And there's the tractor factory. It's big. It is huge, and it's got lines and lines of tractors outside of the factory. Little Billy, he's hopping around in his little seat. Daddy, Daddy, we're going to the tractor factory. This is so great. This is the best day in my life. Oh my God. Daddy, do you have a napkin? Okay.
All right. That was a touch. That was a touch in the joke.
Anyway, so they go and they pull into the parking lot, and he walks out, and they go, and then out of these big doors comes this guy, big man. He's walking over. So, little Billy, I heard you know a little bit about tractors. No, that's wrong, sir. That's really wrong. I know everything about tractors. I love tractors. I live for tractors. Well, little Billy, well, that's good to know. It's good to know. Would you like to see our newest prototype, biggest ever tractor? And little Billy says, I would love to see your new prototype, biggest ever tractor. Is it the S-Type? Is it the Turbo S-Type? Biggest ever monster tractor? No, little Billy, it's even bigger than that. Okay, and they walk into this hangar of a building, and they open up the doors.
Biscuit's ready to take
and
drugs.
then in the middle of this empty room is this curtain hanging, and the guy walks over with great reverence, and he pulls the curtains open. And there you have it, sparkling red and green, beautiful lines. The 45S Turbo Magnum tractor, biggest ever tractor made in the world, in the history of mankind. And little Billy, he's already, oh, this is the best day of my life. And the man comes over. Little Billy, would you like to touch it? And little Billy goes, oh yeah, I would like that a lot. And they go over, they touch the tractor, and the guy says, well, little Billy, would you like to sit in the steering wheel seat of the tractor? You'd let me do that? I would love to do that. And they put him in the seat, and he says, well, little Billy, would you like to drive the tractor? I would love that. I would give both my testicles and all of my unborn children for this. I would love to drive this tractor.
Testicles. She was like, have you said
Tractor. And they turn it on, and it's a massive roar. You know, this is the biggest tractor ever made. This is a fantastic tractor. It's little Billy sitting there behind the steering wheel. He's this fucking big. You know, he can barely touch the pedals, but he's driving around. He's driving. This is fantastic. You know, the way it vibrates up through the seat. It's just spectacular. Even though little Billy doesn't know what this is, it's better than sex. It's 10,000 trillion times better than any sex on earth. This is all the ejaculation on the face of the earth for 10,000 years combined into one. He's driving this, and all of a sudden, everything goes wrong. The tractor goes wild. He can't control it anymore. He's driving around. He's trying to evade the walls, and he's trying to not drive into shit. He managed to steer it out of the great big gate, but now he's in the open. And what happens? What happens? Little Billy is going faster and faster. He smashes into a wall. Face full into the steering wheel. He loses all his teeth. He breaks both his arms and his legs, and 3 ribs in each side. And his spleen is bust. Little Billy is in a sad shape. He's it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. He comes home after 4 weeks in the hospital, and he walks on crutches and shit like that. And he still has spokes and metal spokes into his leg. A big accidente. And so little Billy gets bitter. He gets bitter. He gets angry. And he goes on his crutches. He walks into his room. He pulls his glow-in-the-dark tractors out of the roof. He takes his tractor posters. He takes his little miniature toy tractors. He takes his tractor teddy bears. He takes everything related, even remotely related, anything in the same color as the tractor. He takes it out into the yard, and he pulls gasoline over it, and he strikes a match, and he blows it. He burns it all up. He burns everything related to tractors. He hates tractors now. Okay? A couple of years later.
So 16.
Little Billy is 17 now. 17.
17?
Okay. Yeah. And he's in a disco. He's regained about all the use of his legs again, you know. And he can walk more or less, and the facial scars have healed up pretty nicely, and everything. He's doing okay, and he's in a disco, and he sees a girl. He's dancing around a little bit on his own, edging closer.
Boogie boogie.
He edges closer a little bit. He says, "Hey, my name is Billy. Big Billy.
Big Billy.
They call
Bibi.
me Bibi. How are you doing tonight?"
How are you doing?
She says, "I'm doing fine." Dances a little bit. Would you like to dance?
Yeah, I'd like to dance.
They dance a little bit. He edges closer. He gets a little feel in. Hey. Feeling alright here?
Yeah.
It's okay. This is a nice bar. But I'm a little bit bothered by all the smoke. Little Billy says, "Okay. Let me see if I can do anything about that. It's very smoky in this bar, isn't it? You can hardly see. You can see 2 meters ahead of you. So much smoke." He dances out into the middle of the floor, and he goes. And he sucks up all the smoke, all of it, and he walks outside, and it's back. And she says, "Oh, that's so amazing. How did you do that?" Little Billy goes, "Well, I'm an Extractor fan."
I'm a tractor.
An Extractor fan.
Extractor fan.
It's tractor fan?
Que es un...
No.